Present day. Present time.
Where's it at? Why isn't there? It goes. Okay. I think my headphones might be messing up again. So that was very crackly soundy. So hold please. I need to invest in some new headphones, I think. Get in the thing, please. There we go. Put my headphones back on, and hopefully stuff won't be so crackly. I forgot to turn back on this. There we go. I don't remember if there was anything I was going to say. Nope, I don't remember. I guess I'll just get going then. Yaboo. Scoosh over there. Hold on, I need to adjust the audio on my end. My volume is still turned up like when I was using not headphones for this. Yeah, I think this should be good. Possibly, anyway. Anyway, let's do this. Since the last time I did some role classes, mostly just unlock the diable version of these outfits, because they're neat. So we did the ranged one. Oh, I should probably, there we go. And then we got, oh, it did not save them. The answer one's okay. Lighting in here is kind of weird. And then also Samurai. Actually, really like this one. It's neat. What? Right, Reborn we saw, because that was during the end stuff of Endwalker. Before I do MSQ stuff, though, there is a side quest I want to do. I don't know what it involves exactly, but there it is. This lady has a shiny box, and you can't get into the shiny box. Box is locked tight, so I think maybe if I do whatever this lady wants, she will give me whatever is inside the shiny box. She's gonna take this quest. No, the guidance from the dib map. Okay, yeah. One of these. See what's in the box. I don't know. I must, I think, into the side a lot. You are sorry. No, you're not. I've been looking for you. I'm an adventurer too, and I've been tasked with delivering this letter and box to you. Though I can't see who sent them. Rest assured that my client means you no ill. My work is done, so I'll leave you to it, but I suggest you start by reading the letter. Hi, guy. Bye. Dear Hattori, this is a gift. There is a gift for you in the box, if you can open it. To do so, you must acquire 3 keys, the keepers of which are somewhere in Charlian. Solve the following riddles to find them, and do try to have fun. This is a game, after all. Towards wisdom aspiring, a keeper doth gaze, by young ones inquiring, new trails blazed. Yet the mind is a muscle, let it in wrath it doth grow. So let all embrace slumber, the better to know. Wildlife ever-flowing, a heap without weight, clutching a prize, is hungry to sate, yet no prize is so coveted as one golden-hued, the mention of which is never thought rude. Blessed by the nymphi, a keeper to stand, enthralled in a tale, a book in his hand, yet evocative of letters on parchment may be. 'Tis word said and heard which impale destiny. Enter keeps reading. Yeah, you may have a letter in your inventory. Okay, I'm sure this won't take me hours. Okay, well, one of them is probably here somewhere. I don't think that is correct, Higgs, considering it is a people we is looking for. You dingus. Also, hi. How goes? I don't know if there's going to be a thing that will show me when I am there, but I'ma try it. It sure is the weekend, huh? Yep. I'm not sure why I decided to do this side quest, but it was a shiny box, and I wanted what was in the shiny box. I feel like one of those has to be in a classroom or something. Okay, well that wasn't helpful. Check these again, I guess. Well. Towards wisdom aspiring, keeper doth gaze, by anyone's inquiring, new trails blaze. If the mind is a muscle, let it, and breath it doth grow. So let all embrace slumber, the better to know. Yeah, that's just another side quest. Okay, yeah. I think all of these are just... I'm pretty sure the one I'm looking for should have a little special icon above their head. Maybe. And we're back here. That's okay. Okay then. Sure, there's nothing in here. That just leads back over here. Okay. Huh. Well, I guess that was incorrect. Maybe. That's out here somewhere, maybe? Unsure. Maybe a little bit laggy. That's fine. Let's go back here. Okay, well. Spring, let's get you big money, spring, to blaze, money, Life Hopefully I can keep this right because I'm sick. My bread just recovered it. It's growing huge. Maybe that one is down by the forge area. I don't know. Perfectly honest, I'm not sure what exactly I'm looking for. Food place was over here somewhere. Well, okay then. Ones I need to do still. Ugh. Statue doesn't run out of water. Maybe that's something. How do I get over there? Anyway, I don't remember. Can I get up there? I don't know. What? I don't think it'll let me. Nope. Okay. This is going great. Maybe not 100% sure. Ain't in here either. Nope. Womp womp. I think I might know what the last one is, but I said that for the previous two also, so who knows? B. And oh, and then I did check there now that I'm thinking about it. I think they would put an NPC in here, but nope. Okay. Wah. Wah, I say wah. Check over here. There were some books and stuff over here. Nothing. Hmm. guess we can just commence to wandering. I don't really know. Too much spidering. Meat. Place. Wait when I get there. Okay. I am just guessing. So I think this is the place with lateral books. Nope, don't need that. Nothing here. We can get down there. Huh. Yep. Can we go down? I don't think we can. Sitting urgent. Maybe where they have all the meetings. That was the garage, I think. Let's see. There is nobody in here. Ugh. About around here. No, nothing like it. Okay, well, that was maybe over here somewhere. here. I want the keys, but that area down in front. I'm sure this is very exciting for everybody. Okay, well. Ow. It's kind of okay, well. I do not know where any of these could be. Nope. Ever blowing. Huh. Yeah, I do not know. For what about in here? Nothing. Clearly, I'm just not understanding the riddles. Let's walk around here a little bit. I feel like that there one has something to do with food, but I'm pretty sure they should have little markings over their head when I do find them. time. I just don't know. I'm gonna check over here. I don't remember. Very... What about up here? If there's upside thing like. Here, I can't remember that. Everything about the room as they offer. If you see this, if we go forth, find the places. Yeah, gotcha. Neat. Okay. Maybe use my wits to find those places. Nah, I don't work like that. Don't know what the Wriggles is talking about. Am I just dumb? I might just be dumb. Nah. I don't think we can get in this water anyway. We're in the Stormblood. We got an ability from some Ninja Turtles to breathe underwater. That make me get right up on there, huh? There we go. Scarlet Harbor. I don't know if there's distinctly curving piers. The most prominent feature of the city's port is without doubt the towering statue of Thelt. Charling's patron deity fixes out towards the water, his eternal gaze, watching over every vessel which arrives and departs by sea. Neat. I don't know what I'm doing. Side quest. Another side quest. We've been here. Ugh. We go this way? Don't remember. Yep, we did. This is the back of the statue. Don't ask me what that was supposed to mean. I have no idea. If I go everywhere, eventually I'll find something, right? Maybe. Can I just... I got a gunblade. Can I just smack it with my sword? Explode it? Guess I'll look over there. I haven't looked over here. Don't think anyway. Nope. Really help find what I was looking for. But I don't. No. Okay. Oh, hi, Beavis. Where's Butthead? Goodbye. Studio sounds like it should be. Well, maybe I can just find a page that has like hints for it. How exactly we're supposed to figure any of this out? This way. Okay. Over here somewhere. Lion like it does off. Here, wake up. And then we can go. And then. I've been waiting for you, Jerry. He motivated me to give you this key. Bushfire disguised himself as a woman to show us how much he wanted to meet you in person. Anyway, I played my part, so I'll return to my training and enjoy the rest of the game. Seven. 7.2. Yeah. This was more involved than I was thinking. It's the best way to get over there. Where was it? Yeah, let's track where it was. Well, guess I'll just go this way and see what happens. Okay. I know where I'm going now. Sort of. Run. This way. Saved. Okay, let's go with this one good cute. Mention of which is never that rude. Okay, so I guess that's oh right. It's not my computer keyboard, it's the PS5 keyboard. Oop, there goes my phone. Ugh. Golden. Right then, my friend. In days I heard about you. I figured you'd find me in short order, and you did. But from who you asked, oh, just a man I admire. It was due to his influence that I decided to train under the same master. But your team again after all these years. My disguise I chose because I hope you could match for him. Quite convincing, don't you think? Ah, before I forget, here's your key. I'll let you get back to the game, but wait a moment. When you have a moment, I'd like to hear some of your tales. Okay, bye. Okay. Okay, so stand. Yep, stand. Sit. Okay. Let's see. Ow. Should be somewhere. What is that? Yeah. That's here. Ow. Greetings, George. That you shot me out means you read the letter and solved the riddles besides. Of all our master's pupils, your comrade is the least poetic by far. But that's never stopped him trying to woo the ladies with song. He truly is hopeless. Still, it's good to see him here, and from what Master tells us, he's been through a lot. Next time you see him, do pass along the garden. Here, of course, is your key. We. Can I jump up to that somehow? Yep. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. No, not that one. This one. Styric, the Rostra. Building houses the assembly hall with the form debates Charlian national policy. Once a simple act of plaza, the Rostra would ring with heated discussions, rain, wind, and worse. Following a death by lightning strike, however, plans were drawn up for the imposing stone structure which now crowns our fun's design. Neat. And now we can open the lockbox. Dear Tori, let me close yourself the response gift is yours to take. Long time ago, Master Lou saw the little troublemaker in my Pierre. At his behest, I taught the boy everything I knew. No, he's a violent infiltration. After years away from these shores, the boy has returned to man. That set his face alone displeased, he matured greatly. Rocked of his time with the scions, I do not doubt. I thank you for being there with him, and I ask you to continue to do so. Lastly, I ask you forgive me for not saying this directly. In spite of myself, I've never been good at expressing heart sentiments person. Hence this letter. The manner of its delivery, at the very least, I wish to make interesting, and I hope you derive some enjoyment from it. Klondike ring cover. Oh yay, leveled up. Okay. Use, I guess. Star Quartz ring offending. Not high enough level to use it yet, though. I need one more level. Don't need that. Right, I think there's a couple of things I can sell here that I should do. Okay. Go over to one of the stores to do that real quick. And then we we can actually go do the MSQ. Was that worth all that time? I don't really think so, but oh well. Hey lady. Buy my stuff. Yeah. Okay, don't get that. Okay. Beautiful. Probably gonna have to switch to do this though. Yeah, that works. I think that was more donut. Yep, okay. Shwam. Should probably finish this thing now that I think about it. Nom. In the trash real quick. Muck. Also, I'm gonna move this other keyboard since I don't need it at the moment. Okay, there we go. Okay. Here. Oh. Okay. Anyway, how lovely to see you. If you're not in too much for us, I was not sure what's happening outside. If you're not in too much for us, I was about to make a pot of tea. Would you like a cup? Okay, Stuart nod. Take a seat then, and I'll find something to nibble on as well. Ooh, neat. Begin with, I'm gonna take a drink. Okay. Beautiful. It's really empty.
It's so much quieter these days without everyone around. Not that I'm pining for your return, you understand. I have my sources, and I know that each and every one of you is doing well and keeping busy with your endeavors.
Blink. It sure is.
Meanwhile, I'm left with a surplus of free time and the question of how to make the most of it.
That would take me about 3 months to get through.
What about you? Any plans for the immediate future?
Grand new adventure, of course.
Traveling to the edge of existence and back wasn't enough?
Nope.
Well, if that's the case, I might have a suggestion for you. You fought bravely and selflessly, helping those in need and saving our star from unimaginable threats.
I mean, it's the post-Endwalker stuff leading into Dawn Trail. Usually big things happen during these sets of quests, but I don't know. At the end of Endwalker, I don't remember who was. They were talking about pandemonium, so we're probably gonna have to go fight whatever that thing is.
For your deeds, you've been hailed as the champion of Yeaaah and a host of other incredible things. But why not put those titles aside for a while?
My headphones being weird again.
Acquit yourself as a simple adventurer again and travel the world in search of wonder.
Yeah, no fun. I mean, it is basically the story that leads into Dawn Trail, so Usually the post quests have a lot of crazy stuff that happens that leads into the next one, so not really filler, just getting to the next expansion. Discovered.
Oh, that's the spirit. I can feel from here the blazing fire that just lit in your belly.
No, that's just indigestion.
Now, all you need
All
is a
these
destination.
pastries. Blank.
If you're having trouble deciding, just leave it to me.
Yeah. I mean, because basically the way it works, from what I understand and how it's been going with what I've seen from Dawn trailers, you get the main expansion, and then, like, big patches come out that have little bits of more story that kind of slowly lead into the next expansion. Doubt it. That is a very big cup, though.
Savnir, that's where you should go next.
Okay, why?
I doubt you were able to squeeze in a proper tour of Radzat the last time you were there. What with the burning skies and rampaging
true.
monsters and so forth. And I'm sure Vritra would be pleased to see you. Then there's the bounty itself. The Empire's presence in the region was always a deterrent to exploration. So if you've a mind to sail that sea, now's your chance.
Neat.
Just think of all the new experiences you could have.
Yeah, like... stuff.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty? As the bearer of Azem's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much.
Right, that was the thing said. Hope, and... of course. I didn't realize I spent that much time running around trying to find those things.
Oh, I know that look. That's an adventurer ready to take on the world.
Stoic not.
In anticipation of an occasion like this, I was planning to gift you a new set of traveling clothes, but it's, still a work in progress.
Your clothes are cool. I'll take it anyway.
Shouldn't take much longer now, though, so sit tight and I'll have the last few bits sewn up before you can finish another cup of tea.
Make sure it has pockets. I need to put stuff in there. Oh, there she goes. Look at her go.
Stitch in here and trim in there. Knot the threads with love and care.
I mean, I think she technically made the stuff we're wearing right now, too.
Just a little more to go. I'm sure you're still brimming with excitement. I'm one with the needle. See how the fabric surrenders to my whims.
Never seen somebody get that excited about sewing.
Don't worry. I'll make sure the lining has plenty of pockets for all your little treasures. I swear adventurers are worse than children when it comes to hoarding every feather and leaf and animal hide they come across.
That is true. My inventory is a mess. I have way too much food shoved in my hammerspace bag.
Oh, we mustn't forget the waterproofing. Gods forbid you forget to disrobe before plunging into the sea, or a river, or a piping hot bath.
One eternity later. This seems normal. It wouldn't really take that long. It's just I have all my stuff. What are you?
And thus I am returned.
Hey. sure what this is about, but... Oh, it's about newfound adventure. I see. That's the first. I don't think they actually... Oh, okay. Ads be happening.
Ah, you're awake.
Yep, and we're gonna wait for the ads to go. This isn't awkward at all. Nope, not at all. This is going. Let's go over to here. Doop. Doop. Ads are happening. Really? Huh. Really wish that ad timer thing on my end would actually work. But I think you're the other one here, so we're just gonna go. You didn't miss anything. That faded to black. We woke up. You're like, hi, you're awake. And now you're caught up. Yeah, I had a weird dream. There was a big smoky guy, and it was like red and black, and it was weird. Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
My apologies. I do get a little carried away with my sewing.
I mean, I'm glad you didn't get a bunch of ads, but I don't know why the exact amount of ads people get is so inconsistent.
You seem awfully cheerful. Pleasant dream? Or are you just looking forward to the next chapter of your grand saga?
Yeah, they named it this time.
Either way, I promise to provide you with new apparel, and so I shall. If you'll accompany me to the Diamond Forge, we can put the finishing touches on your outfit. Shall we?
Are you going to mug me for my measurements again, or do you still have those? Stoic nod. Question is, will it be cooler than the Bard outfit? Because I like the Bard outfit, it is neat. Da, da, da. Diamond Forge, I definitely remember where that is. Oh, okay, that's just, I gotcha. I know where I'm going. So many blue ones. Ugh. This way. Wee. Should be right here, right? Yep. Observing the artiste refines her words. Observing the artiste refines her piece into a masterpiece. And no napping this time. I only need a moment. You'll see. 13 days later. Then more room in the shoulders, opening the cuff, a final adjustment to the hem. All done. Let's see how it looks on the mannequin. Ooh. What do you think? Doesn't you scream ready for a bold new adventure? Kinda like that. We're gonna have to diet though. Clap, 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 clap. Party, party, party. So glad you approve. Done yourself, thank you. Thank you. Oh, stop it. Make me blush. If you really want to thank me, then all I ask is you wear this on your travels. at least any one of your adventures might gather. Hey, look at you, a famous hero wonder. Where is that stylish and practical garment? And before you know it, hundreds of new customers will be climbing over each other to place orders at Tataru's Boutique. Hehehe, I made you a walking ad. I can hear it now, the merry clink clink of gear overflowing from my coffers. Sweet music to my ears. Ooh. Da, da, ba, da, da, ba, da. Ahem. Presenting merchant empires aside, you must be excited to start a fresh chapter of your life. New places to go and people to meet. I haven't wondered how you remember all the experience in the next place without taking at least a few notes. Oh, maybe you should start doing just that. You never know when some odd past detail might be relevant. Or if one day you'll take a blow in the head and forget the better part of your past decade. Something to keep in mind in any case. Stoic nod. Blank. Eh? Ah, neat. The N90 Codex is now available in the collection. The 260 menu. New entries for prominent terms and characters will be added to the Codex as you progress with the main scenario quests. We only thought of this now. This would have been like, what? 8, 9 years into the game being a thing that they thought of that? But first we're gonna go... Fuck all that stuff on the glamour plate. But this way. We forge deep thunder. Yep. Tied to an inroom. Okay, so... I guess there wasn't a headpiece. Right, that was the gunbreaker thing. I can go there. I could go there. I could go there. Okay. Yeah. Where did it put it? Over here, maybe? Jackets on the travel jacket, barred. Okay. There's fingers, gloves. Should be written here somewhere. Did I not put them in? No, I did. Oops. So where did they go? Ba, 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 ba. Okay, so where did they... Where did they go? Let's see. Okay, it is just the boots. Boots, boots. I guess these can be whatever. About... Sure, why not? What is... Okay. Don't have my blue dye on me. Not that one. Dye. The basic one. Oops, I done goofed. How much of that do I even have left? Oops. Can make the lasers purple. And yeah, that'll do. There we go. I kinda like that. Looks good. Now we gotta go back here. This way. Run. And screech. Okay. Ooh. As the former receptionist and sometimes intelligence gatherer of the science, I would offer you a word of advice. Do not expect your rumors simply fall into your lap. Oh. Adventurers rely on gossip, and the best places to pick up information are taverns and markets. At present, you only have a broad destination in mind. When you arrive in tavern, you are to explore your options at Merid's Mehane, the finest drinking establishment in Rotherdamm. Charm the employees, and they'll not only point you in the direction of the local tale tellers, but also show you tricks for loosening their tongues. Nevertheless, be back to the boutique. Enjoy the journey, Zoe, and may fair fortune find you. Okay, bye. guess we go off to Radhaton. Okay. There it is. Made it that. No, just the same outfit. Ooh, another one of these. Meride's Mehane. Mehane? I don't even know how to say that. I don't know the opponent is Meride. Mehe. This Mehane offers light meals and beverages, with the main draw being its myriad varieties of liquor distilled by local alchemists. Porn visitors often entranced by the stage performers, whose movement incorporate elements of traditional Thavnarian dance. Oh, I guess one of those. This one. Welcome to me. Hi. Oh, hello, I recognize you. I did not recognize you first. Are you here alone? Let me find you a table. I guess that necklace still has ruins beneath the bounty. Would you be speaking of the sunken treasure vault? We have one regular, a historian in fact, who can tell you all about it. There he is, pointing. Ah, there he is, Professor Jalhin. I thought I saw him come in. Although he's somewhat private sort, the professor is quick to befriend those who share his fondness for unique beverages. After many drink from our selection, he'll should happily share everything he knows about what you seek, and a few other odd bits besides. Okay. Should I brace myself? I don't know. Nobody's ever been like, this is gonna happen for us. Usually they just show up and I'm like, oh no. Or whatever it was that I said. I guess until that, I'll just keep reading. I'll pretend that I didn't know. Your secret is safe with me. What are you buying from the house, by the way? Higgs is excited, see? He said a woohoo.
The one we've been waiting for.
Yep.
The one foretold in the prophecy.
I am...
Told by...
Ah, okay.
Yup, told you he'd come.
Oh, hi, Taco. Is this your fault? Did you do this? Should I blame you? Or yeah, I didn't actually notice that it says. It puts a little yellow thingy around the raiders. You have brought a raid with you. Oh, hi, raiders. Yes, it is your fault. Okay, I will blame you. I'm so mad. Look at me. Look. See how mad I am? Why would I be mad? I don't know. Anyway, hi. How's it going, raiders? I'm Tori Itzmo. I do the video games on the internet. Today we're doing some Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, Taco's cool. They think I'm amusing, so that wins points in my books, I guess. Am I lagging again? I think I might be lagging again. Now, that's one thing you'll notice is there's gonna be scuff, probably. So. But yeah, hope your stream went well. I should do this, now that I think about it. And we go up at and SO. Just about grabbed the PS4 keyboard. I keep getting my keyboards confused. Let me do that. Let's see what you was doing. Lethal Company. Never played that. Have heard of it. Seems like a fun time if you can get some people together. Also, I guess that's that. So yeah, if you gotta raid and run, get snacks or whatever afterwards, feel free. Otherwise, feel free to chill and watch me voice this dialogue. Probably not great, but it'll be fine and neat. But thanks for the raid. You can't see it, but I'm doing a thumbs up, but my arms don't work because I'm a VTuber. Can you even play that game by yourself? I don't actually know. I always assumed it was multiplayer, so I've never actually picked it up. Maybe one of these days. I say and then remember my backlog. Ugh. Oh, that was... okay, that was the last text box. And also, I don't know if anybody here plays 14, but I guess spoilers, since we're kinda... I mean, yeah, that is true. But it's kind of funnier to just say my arms don't work because of Live 2D-itis. At least I think so. Maybe I will someday. But then I'd have to, like, click over to here and then be like, pretend this is my arm. Oop. But it's fine. I have noticed there is definitely plenty of little add-ons and things you can find all over the internet for them. Yes. Following event cannot be... yeah... I don't know if I should have a bad feeling about this or not. Yeah. Now the question is, will this be voiced or will I need to voice it? Okay. And what may I do for you, my Eorzean friend? I don't, right, the ruins. Oh, that's where something evolved about the bounty. Pretty much, yeah. That's kinda one of the neat things about it, honestly. And before too much longer, I might have a computer that's a little less potato. That would be cool, right? And we... okay, yeah, thanks for stopping by. I salute, but you can't see it. Also, yep, I'm definitely lagging. I hate when my computer does that. But yeah, have a good night. Hope to see you again. You will take care of however many of your raiders are still around. I mean, not gonna lie, I could totally see that. Like, kind of an older Dante. He's got the red coat, the right hair, he's got a beard now. I would do a Dante impression, but the only Dante line I know is, how's that go? I was supposed to be the one to fill your dark heart with light! Or whatever it is. From whichever game that is. One of these days, maybe I'll get around to playing those, but not today. Nope, because we're doing this. See? Where did you hear from such a thing? I suppose I could tell you about it. Except the tale is rather long, my throat is so very dry. Stoic nod. Oi, get this man a grape drink or something. I don't know. Here we are, one of M's finest. Enjoy. Ah, lovely, bottoms up. I don't know why I gave him this voice. First one that popped into my head, honestly. Jeline empties the cup in a single pull. Well, now I'm drunk and I'm going to go take a nap. See ya! Now, where to begin? Might I assume you've heard of Alzadal? Isn't that the medicine for, like, indigestion or something? Oh, no, he wasn't. He was Khan of the Arid tribe, which sailed to Thavnir and from the mainland, and they keep forgetting the history of Radzadan. His decision to aid the Arcasadora, yeah, is what ultimately won them the war against the Gajasura, thus allowing a predecessor to lay the foundation for this thriving city-state. The truly fascinating stories, however, concern his grandson. Azadal III, who was known for his deeds as satrap at Razatan in Razatan's earlier days. I've got a thing in my eye. Owie. Get out of my eye, please. That would be great. Gah. Someone tested this map. I didn't mean to do that, but it didn't skip it, so that's fine. Someone tested this man traveled to another world entirely and returned with great earning riches. Others that he brokered an alliance with a certain worm of the first brood. Birds! Oh look, it's a secret of mana birds. Why secret of mana birds? Then there's the tale of the sunken vault, the one you seem most curious about. According to this legend, Al-Zadal III claimed a small island somewhere in the middle of the bounty. There he built a structure reaching clear to the bottom of the sea, a deep and secret storehouse, and locked all his worldly wealth within. In the centuries since, whenever a natural disaster or hardships befell Radzatan, folk would remember the tale of hidden treasure. Hearty souls would set out to claim their fortune, but precious few ever made it home. Would you like to hear more? Apologies, I have a slight tickle in. Oh, my cup appears to be empty. Shame. If only somebody could get me some booze. Melil, another round for the professor. Professor. I see you've reached an understanding. You're a sharp one, adventurer. Another for the professor. Here you go. Oh, today was a splendid day to visit the Maha. Jilin gulps down his newest drink with gusto. Where were we? Yes, those who indeed returned from seeking the treasure vault refused. I mean, flatly refused to speak of what they saw. Did this discourage others? Nay, quite the opposite. Such accounts only served to feed the legend, and the Golden Lord grew stronger than ever before. I'm trying to do the swang like he is, but I am lagging quite a bit. I think I'm going to attempt to fix this. Give me just a second. So let's see if we do it like so, we do like this, and if we do this, do this. Hold, please. Maybe if we reload, it'll be better. I don't know, but I'm gonna try it anyway. And then we go boop boop. We'll have to put on the get scuffed hat after this. Come on, lunch please. Thank you. Of course it puts it behind there. Give me just a second here. And let's see if it works better now. Okay, load please. There we go. Let's see how that does. Budonk. There I is. That maybe a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. And it gets going. Okay. It reminds me of something Azam was saying. Azama's a fellow connoisseur of spirituous potables. Yes, he is. Anyway, he was saying that one of his acquaintances went after the treasure itself. He hasn't been seen since the last sailor here, but he did have. No, I can say no more. You seem a generous sight. What kind of man would I be to encourage? Well, it's clearly a foolhardy quest. If my word sent you to your death, I could never live with myself. I am no stranger to peril. Peril. Is that so? Perhaps it's your turn to tell a tale then. What manner of dangers have you faced? We went to space. The very edge of existence. From anyone else, I struggle to believe it, but I recognize you now. You're the hero of the final days. A drink. I need another drink to settle my nerves. Merely more of the same, if you please. As you wish, but this one is on your coin, Professor. Maybe I should have given him the Professor Frankly voice, but oh well. Gilio drained yet another cup dry. Now I'm completely shit-faced. Anyway, you big who you are. Supposed to win her to chat a little more. This friend of Asimus, he was desperate to buy a treasure map. I was show the way to the Astrus of Aviva. Ship secretly get it from some merchant. What's his name? But I forget. Let's drink to see my best friend. Really, Bordrix. Say nothing. Be right with you. Your drink, sir. Ah, marvelous. I am parched. Jalene throws back yet another cup. Jalheen. This table is nice. Will you be my friend, table? I really like you, table. What we talk about, Zaba? You wanna know where Zaba is? This time he's ordered often at the use place. You have learned some useful information regarding the Undersea Vault. If Jalheen were more coherent, however, he may have had more details to share. I think I went too many. Well, you make friends with that table, bud. We'll go see if we can find out what's his name. I suppose. The game's pretty cool. I bet him and that table are gonna have adventures. Of course, they made it a giant circle. I always enjoy that. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Do, 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 do. Do. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I see a thingy up there. Yep. Yay. And go that one. Revadia fibers. This state bunch of shop is famed for producing silk thread of exquisite quality. Its sericulture and weaving techniques were once jealously guarded secrets, but security measures have become lax since old and other nations began manufacturing their own silk fabrics. Neat. Now back to looking for some guy. And or lady, I do not know who it is we are looking for. I found him. Hopped his fence. Hey, bird. Yes, I'm Osama. Who might you be? Meh. All true, I'm afraid, and my friend took a ship out in search of Al-Zadal's legacy, and I've been watching for his fate ever since. I tried to dissuade him, of course, but he refused to listen. All he could talk about was finding the vault. And that look in his eyes, I knew it wasn't common gold or jewels he lusted after. He was something Al-Zadal's otherworldly hoard, and his ambition would not be denied. I see it in you too, the appetite for the mysterious and the unknown. But I'll not attempt to turn you from your path. I know too well the futility of this endeavor. So I'll tell you what my friend told me, how he convinced the merchant in the bazaar to give him the rough location of the vault's entrance. It seems this merchant, or The Shal, I believe, is selling a map which shows the exact route, but my friend's Porsche was too light for its exorbitant price. With the Miguel he had, he instead paid to learn that there are ruins on a small island somewhere in the bounty. Somewhere in the bounty. And within those ruins hides a path to a vault deep below. If you truly intend on seeing Alzdal's treasure, I suggest you put your affairs in order. I wish things were different, but I do not believe my friend is ever coming home. My foot was clipping into that fence. They gasp.
Please, Ashal, please! You must let me have that treasure map!
No, I don't wanna. Okay.
What's all this about?
My mother and father were slaughtered by monsters. My baby sister, still too young to fend for herself. Can you spare us no kindness?
Something capitalism, bud.
You hope to find your fortune? And what? You expect me to surrender my wares for pity's sake?
Yes, I
What are you
do.
to offer in payment? As I thought. Come back when you've more than rags to your name. This is no mere treasure map. It is a guide to the vaults of Arzadal III, one of the great satraps of Radzat Han, and a direct descendant of Alzadal Khan.
Wow.
A map to Alzadal's legacy?
I'm
So
sure
he
it's not
says.
fake.
A fake, I'd wager.
This is no fake. The parchment is marked with an arcane glyph of passage. You may find the ruins hidden in the bounty, but you won't be setting foot inside without this in your possession.
Okay, I believe you.
A priceless artifact it is, discovered amongst the rubble in the aftermath of the final days, and lovingly restored by yours truly.
And then put in this box that it was clearly not made to be put in.
This map is the key to fabulous riches, and I'll be the king of fools to simply give it away. Be glad I am no such king, boy. Your scrawny-eyed would never return with that treasure alive.
Probably not.
Oh, cruel fate! Why must you tempt me with wealth I am powerless to claim?
Sometimes it just be like that, dude.
How I shall envy the one who purchases that precious map. Whatever they pay will be but pittance against the golden hoards they stand to uncover.
Definitely not working together. Nope. Oh, hey, Stanian. How's it going, dude?
What have you, sir? Fighting man of your stature would surely relish the challenge of recovering Alzadal's lost fortune.
Nah, I'm friends with the dragon. I don't need no treasure.
A fortune, you say?
$47.
If I had but the strength to seize that treasure, my starving sister would never want for food.
I'll take it. Will this cover the price?
It's 30 cents. Here you go. It is definitely not fake, I swear. Sup?
Well met, my friend. Someone is dressed for adventure.
Tired of maybe some clothes again.
Why Favner of all places? Knowing you, I suspect there's more to your plans than sightseeing and shopping.
I want to arrow some things in the face.
Who is beneath the
Face.
bounty? Curious. And here I've acquired a map to just such a site.
This one right here, in my hand.
With that sale, I do believe I've earned the rest of the day off. Thank you for your patronage, sir, but if you'll excuse me.
He opens it up and it's just a picture of a smiley face.
You needn't mind us.
Or the troll face guy. Haha, gotcha.
And now I've fleeced one of the heroes of the final days. Pray the sisters were looking elsewhere.
Yep. Totes in on it.
This map may or may not be genuine. Either way, we'll need a ship to find out for sure.
Yeah, we took you for a treasure hunter. Treasure hunter.
Lest you misunderstand, I seek the treasure not for myself. If such a fortune truly exists, then it could help ease the struggles of those who lost their loved ones in the final days.
True.
I hope to do for Thavnir what you and Alphino did for the Alamegans when you recovered the Mad King's trove.
You might want to come up with a better name for those things, though, since they weren't actually the final days. Maybe the almost final days?
Come now. You
That would
know
work, right?
Alphino needs little encouragement when it comes to recounting the tales of your shared exploits.
Very true.
Speaking of precocious lads, that boy in the bazaar was clearly an accomplice of the merchant.
Nah, you think?
Suppose his role was to draw the attention of the crowd and add weight to the merchant's bold claims. Transparent act for the most part. It was not all mummery. The need to provide for his sister rang true enough.
That'd work too. Sounds a little better.
Thus, if some portion
It was
of the
pretty crazy,
profits
though.
end up in that waif's pockets, then I will consider it money well spent. Whether the map leads us to the vault or not.
Wow.
You are coming along, yes?
Oh yeah, dude. Shall we split the expenses? Expenses?
I appreciate the concern, but one thing I've learned from my time with the Sirens is how to better manage my coin purse. Now, let's see about securing a vessel.
Stoic nod. Forgot to actually put the necklace on this glamour plate, but that's fine. I like my Sky Pirate bandana. See, Sky Pirate bandana. I think that even got clammed over with something. You will recall he spoke of visiting Thavnir at Victor's request. Well, he finally invited me to a feast and made his proposal once I told him made his proposal once I was too full of heinous delights to refuse. He wishes me to train the Radiant Host in lance work. But that is a tale for another time. What we need now is a merchant or a trawler with a ship fit for the open seas. Mach is a fisherman by trade, yes? We should head to Akiali and see if he can help us. Okay. Also, I'm gonna There we go. It's a little golden ring. As close as I can zoom, but you can see it there. Dingly dangly. Akiali. We have... I don't know what's the closest to that one. Right there. Okay. Get the mud. Boom. Oh, so I had motorcycle. Wee. Should probably try and do some of the side quests around here to unlock flying. I think that's the thing I can do now. Let me see. Travel. Hit the currents. This is... There. Wow, we have found almost nothing here. Yeah, maybe I'll do those off stream if I can remember. Now we'll just bike. We're clearly going very, very fast. Wee. Oh, hi, guy. My friends, let's bring you to our humble village. Treasure. Other things. Boat. So you need a sea-ready vessel to seek these ruins. Considering your deeds would allow us to return to fishing, I should think everyone would be glad for a chance to repay the favor. Wait here and I will have a boar stocked and ready for you in no time at all. Okay. Have you noticed our little shadow? He's been following us since we left the city. Yay, over there. We see you there, boy. Show yourself. You're a terrible ninja. Ah, it is you. Do you know how far out of your way we walked so that you'd not cross paths with some wild beast? I'm sorry, sir, but aren't you the heroes who saved Thavnir? You are, I know you are. And I've gone and cheated you. I've worked with the shawl, you see. The map merchant. It's my job to play the pleading orphan and convince the crowd his wares were worth the price he asks. It suddenly got very dark. I'm ashamed of what I've done, and I beg for your forgiveness. If not for you, my sister and I would never have... Well, we'd be... probably eated. Enough, I know your game, and I've read the price willingly. A fortunate purchase, as it turns out, for my friend here, and was seeking those very ruins. Hi, that's me. What kind of overlooked the wrong I have done you? There is more you need to know. The map you bought is very real, and the island it shows, as the island it shows. I overheard the Shah selling the information to another customer. He told that man that where he needed to search about the ruins, about the vault, about everything. And the man sailed out to find his fortune, never to return. You cannot go alone to that place. You should have more friends with you, maybe even the whole army. I do not doubt the world's full danger, but I assure you, between the two of us, there is little we cannot overcome. Please, I cannot bear the thought of... We could invite our comrades. My comrades. That we could, and assuming we do find this treasure hoard, it may prove wise to have more hands along for the carrying. Any idea whom to approach? The science is headed far and wide since our last gathering. Let's see, ancient treasures. About Graha and Cryle. Graha and Cryle. Aye, Cryle may have her hands for building the students, but if you reach out to Graha, you surely leap at the invitation. Will that set your mind at ease? Yes, if that man is as strong as you. Is he though? Strong, I mean? Stoic not. What is your name, boy? Murad, sir. Well, Murad, your life is yours to live as you will, but I suggest you find a more honest trade if you truly wish to keep your sister safe. I'm not proud of what I do. But what choice do I have? We need to eat, and everyone's too busy rebuilding their own lives to bother two grubby orphans. Wait, boy. Boy. I didn't take this roundabout road just to see you end up in some creature's belly. Let me walk you back to the city gates. Thank you, sir. Call me Estilian. Da 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 da. Inventory. Where did I put it? There it is. Where did 190? Sure. Blink. And where's composite bow? That's a pretty cool bow. What? I like this bow better. It looked like a harp. But then it's a bow. 'Cause bard. Okay, yeah. I did do that. Baked alien soup. Alien onions. Okay. They've got so much food already, though. I shall leave you to your Graha. You appreciate the invitation that much more, I'm sure. As I recall, he was based at the Annex. Someone there ought to be able to point you in the right direction. Okay. Let us be off too, Murad. Do me a favor and don't stray from the path. Or else I will get very, very upset at you. Wait, I can just do this. And we didn't have to pay any monies. Hey, guy. Oh, look what is. Welcome back, Itori. I don't remember what voice I gave you. What might the students do for you? Grahatia. Graha? Yes, he's in the main hall with Mistress Cryle. They've been holding there for days, but I'm going to go and give them an excuse to take a break. Okay. Hey, guys, we're going to go get treasure. You want to come? Blinkety blonk. Blink, blinkety blonk. Oh, hi guys, it's me.
Ah, Urgika, my good man.
Nope.
Would you be so kind as to...
It me. Stoic Nut.
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise?
Why are your hands always like that, my dude?
I wish you had sent word ahead. I thought I was having visions for a moment there.
Nah, you showed up. How is the rest of the students doing now? Coming along.
Slow and steady. Raha and I have been compiling old records of the students' activities. We located several accounts in the archives of Numenon and added them to the collection we recovered from the Isle of Vow.
Neat.
And judging by the progress we've made thus far, sorting this pile will keep us occupied for days to come.
Oh, sick. Wanna go help me find treasure instead? It'll be more fun.
But what brings you to the Annex, my friend? Surely you haven't come all this way just to watch us shuffle dusty papers around?
I mean, that was the plan at first, but... still not. Treasure. Meth Avenue.
The treasure vault of Alzadal III.
That's the one.
And you're looking for companions to join you on this expedition?
Still not.
I would dearly love to accompany you, of course, but I'm afraid I'm committed to another task. On the subject of which, I had hoped to ask for your assistance.
Oh, he getting excited.
Then again, it's not so urgent that it can't wait until you've returned. You should go, Raha. I'll stay here and mind the shop, as it were.
He really wants to go on adventures with us.
Are you sure? I'd hate to leave you short-handed.
I'm sure. Just try to be back before too many moons have passed.
Well, I guess we're off on another adventure already.
Still not.
Have you asked anyone else to come along?
Nope.
Then might I suggest we invite your Stola? Ever since the Scions disbanded, she's spent most of her time cloistered within the Great Gooble Library, hoping to piece together a method to traverse the rift. It would seem, however, that whatever wisdom she sought there was not to be found. She arrived in Sharlayan the other day. We spoke briefly before she began her search of Numenon. Considering what you've told us of Alzadal's extraordinary feats, I do believe your Stola would be more than interested to hear what you have to say.
Stoic not.
Splendid! Then let us head to the archives at once.
Okay.
Wait, before you go. I have another potential member to volunteer, if you've room to spare. Urianger. He sent the students a request for materials, you see. Treatises on the architecture of treasure vaults and the like. From what I can gather, the Loperites are looking to make improvements to their own creation and wish to learn more about how we build things down here. So, why not take Urianger with you? Let him study Alzadal's legacy firsthand.
Okay.
None can deny the benefit of seeing something with your own eyes. If our expedition leader has no objections, I say we extend Urianger an invitation once we've spoken with your Stola.
Okay. Still not.
Safe travels, you two. But don't forget, I'd still like your help with that other matter I mentioned.
Right. Then it's off to the library.
Still not. I'm actually gonna go in here and see what that next looks like. Since the adds up. There it is. Nope. Let's take a look, see. Oop. Where's this one? Back. And Bijoop. That's kind of neat. I like that. Neck. That should be this one. Can barely even see it there, so I'm just gonna look at that still. Shave. Yes. Apply. Nito bandito. And yes. Neck. Let's just head over to the library while the ads go. Do that, do that, do. We can take that off now. Open Sesame. Do want to do this quest at some point. Just because that looks important. The stadium. Okay, she's over here. Doot, spin, spin. Hey, pudding, why are you still wondering about puddings? Probably. Wee. Clomp, 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 clomp. Hey, Starla! Hey, Starla, you here? I'm being very loud in the library. Is that a problem? There it is. That looks kind of uncomfortable. I think I would wake up if this was me. Those are dancing noises. Check thing. Okie just didn't checked. Bam, bam. I'm gonna get a drink real quick. Okay. We found her, hooray. So I need to check something in the chat here. Nope. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Oh, geez. Put that into free company. I think my chat noises might still be off. I'm gonna check that, turn those back on if they are. Nope, not that one. This one. Log window, that's the one. Notifications, yep. I hate that it doesn't carry over from... Anyway. Now it should make a noise. Ugh. Hey, Stola, don't drool on the books.
I've never known Yeaaah to doze off in the middle of research before.
Let's draw on her face. It'll be great. She seemed to be doing extensive research on Yeaaah.
Close my eyes for one moment.
Hold on, can respond to that message real quick. Why did I turn them off? I don't have to remember. Or something I don't remember. And Gore to turn them back on. Guess I'll just set this keyboard here for now. Ba-doop. Blah. Oh, hi, we're here.
Ow!
Do a barrel roll!
Oh, hi, Liz. How's it going? How your weekend going?
How long have you two been here?
Very long. We played some Magic the Gathering. We didn't want to wake you up. Man, wake you up. Not sure that would have helped.
Nor did I want to fall asleep.
If she's to wake up, she probably wouldn't be able to wake up, do a barrel immediately.
I must have been studying for 2-3 days straight before exhaustion finally claimed me.
Well, maybe find a better place to sleep than just a pile of books.
As you know, I've been researching ways to travel from the source to one of its reflections. Well, looking for hints at least. I don't expect to find a simple set of instructions tucked away in some dark corner of the library. So I've been skimming through the stacks, hoping to uncover even a partial mention of any similar feats in the past. A means to travel between worlds exists, and you can be sure I will find a way to employ it. So I promised Runar, but 'twould seem I've set myself a nigh impossible task.
Yeah, too bad you're not. Move this so I can get here. Too bad you're not way past Q like me, and you can just teleport there. And now we can move this keyboard back to here. Beautiful.
You needn't be so hard on yourself.
Ugh.
The leap I made with the Crystal Tower was not achieved in an afternoon. It was the culmination of a collective effort spanning generations.
Something time runs.
Oh, you think me discouraged? I assure you, 'tis quite the opposite. A daunting challenge and a time to sink my teeth into it. I feel like a fresh-faced student again.
A scholar in her element.
Blah.
Indeed. Was there something else you wish to ask of
Oh my god. Oh, there's too many yes. Oh, okay, I can't get it up, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm kinda late at it now. I think the volume on that can go down just a little bit. Also, that one's on Twitch's side, so I'm not sure what happened there, but yes, I just... Now they're M4 cats. Yeah?
Alzadal is no minor figure in Harnish history, and much is known about his family.
Okay, cute.
But this is the first I've heard of a descendant surviving a trip to another world. If those tales are true, then he may have left behind some clue as to how it was accomplished.
Yeah, sure. Let's move that over here. Whoop. Stoic knot.
An invitation to delve into one of the world's lingering mysteries. As if I could refuse.
Hooray.
And whence do we embark upon this expedition?
How about right now?
Achiali, by ship. But before that, we thought to extend an invitation to Urianger as well. He was in Thalmazane, last we heard.
Gonna mess up our team comp. We're gonna go from 100% cat to 75% cat. Sad day. Let's go. And we left that poor little guy to take up the books by himself. Thalmazane. I don't remember where that is. Where is? And it's down under there, so we're just gonna go hey boop, hey boop. And boy down. This way. Run. Flute. I think this is the right direction. Remember for sure. I think so. No, that one. Motorcycle. Wee. Wee. Little chocobo man. Might sneeze. Or not, that's fine. I don't hate that at all. Blah. Bip, bip. Bip, bip.
Ah, our illustrious champion.
That's me.
cloaked in the mantle of the common explorer, fame set aside in thy pursuit of simple adventure. I am told a new expedition is in the offing.
Yep. Yes, Lucy will. Well.
And thee. As ever, thou art the picture of strength.
That's right, you heard it here first. The picture of strength is a really short cat girl.
I trust.
True to our plan, Thancred and I embarked upon a pilgrimage of sorts, with an eye for gauging the state of those lands through which we passed. Our travels were interrupted, however, by a request for aid from our befurred lunar allies.
What they want?
Recall, the Loperids had been seeking new purpose for the moon, another role through which it might serve to benefit mankind. The Forum hath been working to advise them in this endeavor, but I return to offer mine own counsel.
They should take and make the entire thing out of cheese.
And this has what to do with treasure vaults, exactly?
Ah, you have learned of my predicament from Mistress Cryer. I know not whence they acquired such knowledge, but the Loperids now stand convinced that adventurers delight in treasure hunts.
I mean, it's true.
Thus, with their newly built wonderland of riches and mystery, do they hope to entice all manner of daring delvers to the moon. So earnest and innocent was their desire to bring joy to the world that I found myself powerless to refuse them my cooperation.
Whoops.
But what of you, my friends? Why are you come to Labyrinthos?
We gonna find treasure. Me, find treasure.
Fascinating. This is indeed a most fortuitous opportunity. I should be honored to accept thine invitation.
Neat. Now that we've got him, he can reach stuff on the tall shelves for us.
How long has it been, I wonder, when last our actions were not impelled by fate or desperation?
Though I cherish the Scion's accomplishments, 'tis pleasant to not have the weight of the world upon our shoulders for a change.
Has it ever?
Counting Istinian, we number 5 now, yes? Without knowing what traps or perils await unwary feet, we may be wise to refrain from recruiting others.
I agree. Between us, we should have the skills to handle whatever situation may arise. Shall we be on our way?
Yeah, Limpeco.
What, no time to spare a word for the grizzled old bard?
Nope. You're not a bard, you're
well,
a gunbreaker. I'm the bard around here
A wasted
currently.
trip, I'm afraid. I'd hoped to catch up with a former mentor while you parleyed with the rabbits, but it seems our paths were not to cross.
How was your pilgrimage? My pilgrimage.
Having an astrologian beside you on the road is surprisingly convenient. And it doesn't hurt that he's making strides with his light-hearted banter. In any case, as we made our way around Ilzabard, we saw that much of the continent was in various stages of chaos.
Sounds about right, yes.
A certain amount of disorder is to be expected. The final days are over, and the people no longer have a common threat binding them together. That's the thing with these fledgling troubles, eh? You need to keep an eye out, lest they mature into full-grown headaches. So, for what reason have so many esteemed personages seemed fit to gather?
Treasure. Treasure.
Beneath the waters of the bounty, you say? I see you've already stolen away my traveling partner with the promise of unexplored ruins and scholarly glory.
Yep, that's a thing I did.
Nay, 'tis not for mine own indulgence, but rather the fulfillment of my commitment to the Loporrits.
Okay, we believe you.
Ah, of course. And if you have a Stinian rounding out your group, you'll likely have all the members you need.
Yeah, we don't need you, nerd.
Feeling left out? I could put in a good word for you, if you like.
We may have been released from our obligations, but I'll never be free of that merciless wit of yours, will I? In all seriousness, it is best I sit this one out. Too many former scions consorting with one another might be seen as a cause for concern in certain quarters. I'll return to my usual reconnaissance and scout out the situation in the Far East. Feel free to share if you come across any interesting revelations.
Stoic nod.
Till we meet again.
Shall we also hasten our departure? Sir Estinian will wonder what hath become of us.
Stoic nod. Golly, that's... Get the mod. And we gotta... do a bit of this. Win, 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 win. Wing. 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 Yeah. Wing. That is my impression of a motorcycle. I hope you liked it. Ooh. Ether current. Yes, please. I need them. Good. Win. 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 Sweet. Got some really good brakes on it. Hi, Stinian. I found other people. I send you to Jugraha and return to the entire survey party. I hope Match's boat is sturdy enough to carry us all. Are you calling me fat? What he means is we are grateful for the use of one of your precious fishing vessels. We are more than glad for the chance to provide it. I only ask that you take care to steer clear of the reefs and the shallows here. There. Hey, we will keep an eye out. Da 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 da. Do I want more food? See, I already got so much foods. Actually, that after the end of the next one. Treat. Salty the Third, I confess I am somewhat embarrassed by the tale of his journey. That the tale of his journey to another already simply notice. Could it be more than simple folklore? Anyway, the treasure's supposed to be brought back. The inner sea vault may hold relics from another reflection. That would be what guess too, right? My friends, we should temper our expectations. The map doth promise ruins, but beyond that we know not what we will find. Not until we find it, aye. So let us dispense with the conjecture and set sail for the vault. Stoic nod! Are we gonna be vault hunters? This isn't Borderlands. Azadal's Legacy, now accessible. Neat. Let's see how long the doing it with. Oh. Okay. Really? Okay. It is. What if we go as... I think those got switched around. Yes, they did. That's fine. Let's see if this is enough. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Okay then, well, looks like we're gonna have to go... Go back to... Would that be Old Charlian, I think? We got to get better gear. Do not meet the eye level requirements. Hey, bird. Okay, let's see. Item comparison. Oh yeah, it's like 100 level. Okay. Didn't expect that stuff to be outdated so quickly, but that's fine. Just means I can throw it in the glamour dresser now. Right, it's in inventory. What does stuff look like? That's kind of neat, actually. I kind of dig that. Accept. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, that should be enough to let us... Actually, I don't even need to go there. I can just do... Duty Finder... Alzadal's Legacy. 11 minutes. Let me check something. Could ask the FC. I think they're in the middle of doing something though. Let's see. Nah, screw it. I'll just do... Go back here. Probably quickest to just go with NPCs. I'll let the time keep ticking while I get there. Never spoke to this guy. Okay. Swam. Big turtles. Nope. Not interested. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can do. It's not quite 8 yet. Still got an hour 15 for that. Well, I've already got the 2 DPS joined. Let me think. Suppose there are any fates around here. Yeah, I guess we can go do some faiths in the area while we wait. Probably could have teleported there first, but that's fine. Blink. How do I... Oh, that's the one I'd have to go all the way around there. I guess we could just do this. There's no way I'm driving all the way up and around for that. Come on. Am I gonna have enough time for that? Coming out, Fred Gregg. You do Defender. Nope. No, come on. Look. Oh. Those guys. Whoop. Danger puddle. That. I think we've got to get some time. I guess. Numbers, please. Key up. Get him, Fred Gregg. Oh no, not a snake. this. Oop. Bonk. Hope I can finish this in time. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to. Come on. We'll get this, but I think we still get cartridge credit for it. Maybe we'll get it. This guy. Oh, okay, good. Hooray. Yay. And still at 11 minutes. Guess we could actually try some of those blue quests if any of them give etherite thingies. Might be able to unlock flight. Yep. Some different nerd duties. I know we were stepping monsters, beasts, and worse, but if you have even ounce of strength to give Odashri aid, how many would brave soul to help fill the area in search of any lost refugees? I asked my brothers and sisters of the Radiant Host, but our numbers have been greatly diminished. That's all we can do to keep the darkness from swallowing the settlement whole. Very good, I should be heartening to have another war by my side. Let us commence at once. Okay. Me and Fred Gregg will do a good job, I promise. Fred Gregg and then tiny Fred Gregg in the bike. Tiny cartoon Fred Gregg. Hello, refugees, are you there? It's me. Oops, sorry. Should be on a road heading south, the road through which many refugees from Yeaaah pass. We will cover more ground if bent into two groups. If we should find anyone in need, go to their aid, and if you discover any discarded effects, collect them for safekeeping. Ah, and should you encounter one of those terrible beasts, lay it where it stands. Once we've made a thorough search of the area, let us rendezvous back here. Godspeed. Okay. But oh, friggin' guy. There we go. Beautimous. Wee. Sparklies. Nothing out of the ordinary. Wow, that was definitely not worth them. Bonk. I don't know if that would be any interesting for anybody here to watch. Got potential for some free company people who are gonna want to do some low-level dungeons, but I don't know if that's interesting for anybody. Then again, I don't know if just my normal stuff that I'm doing is interesting to anybody, but... Oh. Hello, wounded citizen. Let me place my hand in front of you and it will help you somehow. You don't hurt anymore. Oh, is it gone? Thank you, God. I would have surely died without your help. What are you doing out here? Meh, stuff. I see. So there anything else looks over us yet. With that, I am grateful. Well, I may suppose that if I follow the path you took to get here, I should be safe on my way back. You didn't leave anything alive, did you? Oh, okay. That wasn't too bad. Swim. Ba-ding. Ooh, glowy. Let's switch this over to party. Oop. All's legacy. Nope. Why does it keep doing that? Right, we're technically in combat. That won't work. Danger puddle. Come on, button. Okay. Oh, that's not battle. I don't want that. I shouldn't stop mid-combat to do that, but... But it's fine, it's fine. Oop. Ooh, fancy. What is that thing? Oop. That. That's... Don't know what that is. Ah. I just kind of follow these people. They seem to know what they're doing. Oop. That. So far. Big wave, oh no. Not the big wave. Don't have my surfboard. Ow. Oop. Oop. And dead. And dead. Neat. What we got? Yes. Could actually interact with it. Wee. Okay. Q. Double battery buried energy. Turtles. If you're breaking thief, you will proceed no further. Okay, we made it. A little worried there. A squid or something. Come on. There we go. That. Treasure? Nope. Junk. Car. Oh. Yeah. Ew. Giant enemy crabs. Everybody loves those. Radiant crab. about the follow-up on that one. Oop. Run slightly faster. Wee. Okay. Treasure Seeker, this what will be your doom. Okay, I believe you. Oh, okay. Good thing I moved. I only moved because I thought that was going to block my attacks. Also still not sure how I poison a robot, but whatever. Ow. Articulated bits. Okay, let's see. Buttons. Ugh. What it can be. What can be as yes as can be. All of the buttons. Cool. Do it all. Okay, here. Alright, just barely stayed out of that. Should we want to break on this or not? And dead, and dead. Agreed to approve your undoing. Yep. Oh, it's been bad again.
Yup, told you he'd come.
Anyway, how's it going, Bomber and Raiders? Welcome on in. Hope your stream went fine. I will give you a shout out once we get done with this dungeon. Playing with other people, so you know, I don't want to really just kind of stop and do that. But thanks for the raid. Hope whatever you were doing was going well. I'm gonna guess Final Fantasy. You know, everything going pretty good, so we're just doing more MSQ, and I'm pushing the wrong buttons. House of Old Legacy, I believe, is what this dungeon is called. It's pretty neat. There's like treasure and stuff. I like treasure. Treasure's pretty cool. Come on, there we go. So yeah, Ian have a bit of a sit. Modern currency and this area of Dandre. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people have been doing a lot of that recently since that came out, what, like last week? Oh, okay. I know that guy. We've done do the thing before. Treasure. Oh god, it's like free run all over again. Or that time when I didn't notice that there was actually a mimic in Dark Souls last week. 1.5. Okay, yeah. Haven't quite gotten there, but we'll get there eventually. Probably. sit back, relax, watch me dig us about the place a little bit. That was pretty good, right? There we go. Yeah, Endwalker was definitely, that was a thing. Kind of like that everyone just like, yeah, we're gonna kind of go on a vacation for a little bit. And now we're just like treasure hunting. Pretty valid after everything that happened in Endwalker, honestly. Probably could have used a break long before now, but... There's a lot of treasure. Neat. Oh look, it's a looming warden. I get it, because cloth. Maybe. I don't actually know. Oh, that sure is a thing. Probably should have been going through this. Pass. 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 Read. Pass. Okay. There's gonna be spikes coming out of this floor, aren't there? There. Oh, right button. Middle one. Spin and fumble, stumble and fall. Okay. I'm dizzy now. Okay, see you later, Toggle. Have fun with whatever A game you do. Oh. Yeah, it's... Oh. The poison on there. There we go. I definitely know what I'm doing. I forgot to do a follow-up on that. I'm a dingus. Just gonna follow these guys. Alright. Just always kind of assume they know what they're doing. I sure don't. I just hit the wrong button again. Cool. One. Finish this before the ads finish. I hope so. Oh no, we definitely dig it. Sweet. Gonna go. Thread that. That was a bad idea. Okay, it's fine. Ow. It's really a stab wound if I just hit some spikes. Now we have the bomb debuff. That. Sing. I'm a bard, that's what I do, right? Ow. Yep. Turn that one off. I don't know how they know which one to do, but I'm just gonna go by them. Yep. Probably the better one. Hooray! Right before the ads start. GNG. Okay, put the keyboard back over there. Hooray. I don't know what I was doing half the time, but it died, so that's fine. It died and I did it. Foundation. Tank. What kind of loot we got? Sure, I could potentially use those. Keep the loot, and we can leave. Ooh. It's gonna have voice acting. I'll probably stop here so the ads can go. If it gives me a text box.
What have we here?
I don't know, Graha. Let's find out after the ads are done, shall we? Yes? Time is it? 7:15, okay. Wow. Why does it have me leaning over so much? Looks like a big vat for cooking something, honestly. Beep. Beep. Boop. Yep. Wait for the ads. Wait for the ads. Ads, ads, ads. Everybody loves ads, probably. Let's take a look at this piece of paper. Right. Slash, yeah. Okay. About a minute left of ads. Be all laggy. 35 seconds. Ugh. Ugh. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, hey, Dad. Hey, Zuko. How's it going, dude? You either just caught the very end of the ads or actually missed them, so good. Can't see it, but thumbs up. It's going pretty good. How about you?
'Tis not unlike a Hunnish alchemical furnace in design.
Ooh, neat. Can we make some potato pancakes or something?
Well, there is one way we might find out.
Poke it. Smack it around a bit.
Stop! You mustn't touch it.
But why? Good, good. Always good to hear.
Vritra! Oh, my apologies. Should I continue calling you Varshan?
Adjust my headset a little bit. Ugh. My ears a little. Okay.
You may address me as you wish.
I'm sure this cutscene will make lots of sense if you haven't played this game. Yeah.
Still, this is not a setting I imagined for our reunion. Surely you've not entered these ruins as common looters.
Nah, we just want treasure. Or maybe that does make us looters, I don't know.
We could deny your accusations. but I fear you're not far from the truth.
We got bored, okay? We wanted to go treasure
Great
hunting.
Fitra, might we beseech thee to explain the nature of this strange contrivance?
Please do. Looks like it would make food of some sort.
It was crafted by our alchemists at my behest, for the purpose of sealing something away.
Embarrassing childhood photos? That's my guess. Shooting away what exactly? Exactly.
Perhaps I should simply show you.
Was I right? Somehow I don't think I'm right, but maybe I was. Okay. Zoe. Okay, sounds good. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Never played a Final Fantasy game, and that probably makes even less sense. I mean, we're also like, let's see,
I have lifted the seal, if only for the moment.
Heaven's Word,
by an authority
Stormblood.
only I possess.
We're also like slightly past like 5 expansions in at this point, so.
A planar fissure?
No, my friend. Small though it may be, this is a functioning gate into the void.
Ah, well that's no good. I don't know why you put it in a big fancy pot like that, but maybe close the lid? Like now? Would be a good idea. Feed transmitted into an encodex. What is Spike still? Nope, okay. I'll probably zoom in a little bit now. Hey, what gates and figure are much the same thing in practice. In the sense that both of them has to be the source and the 13th, the difference in terminology for the circumstance of their creation. A fissure is an incident of the fabric of two worlds, whereas a void gate is a product of limited action. Might sneeze again. I suspect this is a matter of the electric mechanism put in place to control it. Also, I should switch the chat back over to general. Do you think that a search for material riches will lead to a priceless discovery? That swirling emptiness puts me in mind of old friends, not to mention old foes. Yeah, we went into one of those one time. It was pretty cool. I'm gonna go poke it. I don't wanna poke it. Let me poke it. I'm not gonna poke it. It won't let me. That's fine. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
I must admit, I am deathly curious to know how a void gate came to be hidden in the depths of these ruins.
Shenanigans, probably.
To tell that tale, we must first peer far to the south, and even further into memory.
Okay.
An age 5 millennia past, when the Algan Empire sent an invading force to the shores of Merasidia. The southern people rallied around the commanding figures of Bahamut and Tiamat, and fought fiercely to repel the would-be conquerors.
Swoosh.
With Bahamut's defeat, however, the tide turned against them. Desperate to seize any advantage, the Mercidians resorted to summoning primal entities.
I'm sure that went great.
In response, Emperor Zande forged a covenant with the Cloud of Darkness, sovereign among the all-devouring denizens of the Void.
Actually, helped another streamer do all the Crystal Tower that led to the boss fight with Cloud of Darkness last night.
Thus bolstered by icons on one side and Void Scent on the other, the two armies clashed in a battle of unspeakable carnage. So much death, so much loss.
I consider myself well versed in that period of history, yet you speak as one who witnessed it happen.
I mean, Vitra is pretty old.
Indeed, I did. I heard Tiamat's roar of defiance and sped toward that war-torn land.
Ugh.
Along with my sibling, Ashdaya.
Okay.
We dragons are not male or female as men are wont to classify, but elder sister is the closest a mortal tongue can come to describing what she meant to me. I was the last of our brood to hatch, and Ashdaya cared for me where my sire could not. Thus I was with her when Tiamat roared. I was with her when she journeyed south, and I was with her when she fought against the Void-sent hordes.
That probably didn't end well, I'm going to assume.
Yet no matter how many of their vile fiends we cast down, more rose from the abyss to take their place. Faced with an unwinnable war of attrition, Ashdaya risked her all on a final gamble.
Swoosh.
She plunged through the Void Gate itself to strike at the root of their strength. I tried to follow in her wake, determined to lend what aid I could. But even as I came upon Alag's glittering tower, I saw the rift close behind her. And Ashdaya has been lost to us ever since.
I find I must retract my earlier claim of historical knowledge. Nowhere in the Crystal Tower's archives did I see mention of such noble sacrifice.
That does not surprise me. To Allagan eyes, it must have seemed as if a lone dragon, driven to madness, simply dove through the gate and did not return. For my part, I spent long years searching for the means to reunite with Ashdaya. Until I could search no more. Until Allag was dust, and the art to open a void gate large enough to accommodate a dragon forever lost.
Yet you have the beginnings of a gate right here, under the control of a harnessed device.
My discovery came before Radzat Han was founded. Though I scoured the lands for a method to cross the rift, it was beneath the sea that I chanced to find a natural planar fissure.
And then you put it in a pot.
However, far too narrow to admit a worm's bulk. Only after our city rose upon the rock, and I could enlist the aid of our talented alchemists, did matters take a favorable turn. Their dedication was beyond reproach. Tirelessly they worked to expand the fissure, and after decades of toil, it finally grew to a size that a child might pass through.
And then we threw a bunch of children in, and it did not work out very well, let me tell you.
Not long ago, you told us that you called out to your kin, that Ashdaya's answer was silence. I suspect the conclusion to your tale is not a joyful one.
With hope in my heart, I used the simulacrum to cross the threshold. But no, I did not find her.
It's kind of big and empty on the other side of that,
was a host of void scent, clamoring around the opening they had sensed. 'Twas but a moment, but enough. I had no choice but to retreat and allow the portal to contract once more.
The gate was a threat to your people. You had to decide between endangering Razathan and abandoning your sister. And you chose the latter.
'Twas not that thy siblings scorned thy call. 'Twas that she was trapped beyond a barrier through which neither roar nor dragon may pass. Even now, in the desolate world of the 13th.
I can scarce imagine your pain, yet it was wise not to linger in that place. Too long a sojourn, and even a being of your power risks being warped into a creature of the void.
It's spooky over there.
You've seen this phenomenon before, when we stepped into the darkness.
Yep, he turned purple. But not the cool purple like me.
Turned purple? Well, yes. His wounds had allowed the void's corruption to enter his body and twist his ether. Had it been allowed to progress much longer, I presume he would have been fully transformed.
Then there is little hope for Ashdaya.
It's kind of good that I went through all this on the just last night, because I probably would have forgotten a lot of the details of this one. That was a hot minute ago.
Ah, no. I hadn't meant to. I speak only of possibilities. The scales of the first brood are extraordinarily resistant to ethereal fluctuations. They are the protective talisman's core components after all, and even the corruption I described would struggle to overcome. Of course. With the warding scale in one's possession, one could conceivably survive a stay in the 13th without being warped by its energies.
Nice, yeah, we're gonna do that. That sounds neat.
Be that as it may, it is too late to rescue my sister. 5,000 years too late. And now countless others look to me for guidance and protection. So when I sensed intruders in the ruins, I came only to ensure that the gate remained closed. That, and to secure the treasure, of course.
Zwam.
I wish only to forget the rest.
And now it's closed. Ow. Neat. So they managed not only to expand the fissure, but also manipulate it as one might a gate. Astonishing. Is there any chance I could learn more of how that feat was accomplished? I will tell you what I can. First, however, I must return to the High Crucible and arrange to replace the Guardians you so handily destroyed. It will not do to leave the gate undefended. Ah, my apologies. We were perhaps a touch zealous in our rush to uncover the vault's secrets. If the construct can be prepared, we would be happy to offer our assistance. That will not be necessary. Much as I retain spare vessels for myself, we keep duplicate guardians on hand for such eventualities. In any case, we should return to Ratatan. Okay. I sure hopes the spikes don't come out. Oh no, the spikes. JK, I'm fine. Yes. Oh, also, if you haven't seen him before, this my bird. This my Chimkin. His name Fred Greg McBurface. I'm a pet the Fred Greg. Pet the Fred Greg. Yeah. I done petted the Fred Greg. Let's see my little. Big turtles. Probably could have just teleported there, but whatever. How far is it? Ah, it's up over there. Or no, that was that's that side quest I didn't finish. Crucible. I don't remember where that is, but I'm gonna go finish that side quest real quick. I think we just gotta find a guy. Ween. Yeah, clump. This is one of the things that will eventually let me fly around here. Which would be mighty handy. Because flying is faster. Wing. Nope. Go away. Don't want any. Nope. Ooh. So, look at Kajigger. Well, we're gonna have to fight you to get this thing, aren't I? That's fine. Yup. Good job, Frederick. Port of Maya. This temple was once the abode of an order of Arcasador ascetics who sought divine enlightenment through the spiritual power that is Maya. Abandoned for a stronghold deeper in the jungle, the structure now says derelict and half submerged in green water. Neat. That's not the right one. That's the right one. Almost there. Jungly. Splish. Okay. Probably gonna make me fight something. Big tiger. Around here? Yep. And statue. You see a strange statuette lying on the ground, pretty woman wearing a beastly mask. You may be best to collect it. Hooray, I did it. I'm not gonna drive back there, I'm just gonna... Nope. Boop. And then... right, it's not... Well, whatever. I'll just do this. Got plenty of money, but... I'm not gonna teleport just for that far. Besides, we can have a nice little drive where nothing will attack us and everything will go right, and our bike will casually ignore physics as it does. Wee. Nope, leave me alone. Don't want none. Hi. Welcome back. I've heard all about your noble deed. Allow me to thank you for protecting those who cannot. I'll add my thanks to her. If not for you, I'd be nothing but food for the beasts. You've more than earned your reward for the time. Speak to me again at Palakistan and I will ensure that you get it. Okay. Boing. I'm not doing that now. Wee. Right there. Work ahead of us is vast, and any lives we can save are precious indeed. Like him across my patrols, discarded belongings, and scattered luggage. Did you find anything else of note? I found a weird statue. Here you go. I recognize this figure. Doubtless you're curious at what it depicts. There's a legend that tells of a Mansuya goddess who sought the strength of the Mirga, wresting her own head from her body and replacing it with the bestial pate of the Mirga. In pursuit of wisdom, did the Mirga do the same, replacing his own head with that of the Mansuya. Thus were born divine beings with both strength and wisdom, holding an age of untold peace. One of the refugees must have dropped this in their flight. This figure is a reminder that the most insurmountable hardships can be overcome by looking beyond the bounds of tribe for help. The figures I find most likely beloved by its owner. I shall do what I can to see it return to them. Thank you for your help today, traveler. Hooray! Now we can go to the wherever this was. Okay, it's back in Rotherton. And we're down. That's okay. Loot and run. Also, yeah, I think I'm gonna put that other stuff back on. Since Tajiru made it for us. I used up all my run juice. Oh. It looks really similar to the one that was down in the ruins. I made it. I promised we would discuss the Vert Gate further, but first I must attend to the matter of the Vault Sentinels. As your instruments have no doubt informed you, the Kapakulu has been reduced to so much scrap. Please bring a new one out of storage and see that it is conveyed to its post along with some few lesser constructs. What are tomb robbers? Queensborn of the Tower of Zot? Why, the sisters, do not tell me a blasphemy yet roams free. Nah, we just wanted to get a treasure, and we beat it up the robots, and, my bad. We could make you a pizza as an apology. Why such guilty faces? Really, is it you who are responsible for this? Oh. I just wanted treasure. Well, the details aren't important. I shall see it done immediately. Okay, thanks. Again, sorry for breaking the robots. And with that, the vault should be secure once more. Now, I believe you had questions? Yes. Quite a few, in fact, but I'd like to begin with the gate itself. It is still functional, yes? Indeed, which is why I saw it sealed with an alchemically forged lock and warded it with my magics. Such power must not fall into the wrong hands. In truth, the primary reason the vault's construction was to keep the gate hidden from the outside world. So much effort for such a little door. That little door you speak of leads to an abyss teeming with unspeakable horrors. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like all like dark and purpley, and it was neat. That said, in its current state, I would admit only the It would admit only the lowliest of voice sent, and from the side no man would be able to pass through. No man? I should think Alphino would fit. Even a firm enough push. Ooh, can we try it? Physical size is only one consideration. The true restriction hinges upon the etheric density of the soul in transit. And yet you succeeded in expanding this diminutive portal and sending your simulacrum to the 13th. Thanks to my brilliant alchemist, I should have destroyed the anomaly when I found it, but instead I bade them devise a means to control it. After much experimentation, they accomplished the impossible. A method was conceived by which my magic could manipulate the fissure and transform it into a serviceable gate. And the process has long since been forgotten. Once I had given up searching for Azja, there was no need to preserve esoteric and dangerous knowledge. Thus has the gate lain dormant for years uncounted. Our own touch to the 13th made rather few simple things to the Crystal Tower. An ancient mechanism channeled through the tower's vast stores of energy to open a void gate. One bound to a covenant made with the cloud of darkness. Once that sovereign entity was beaten back, however, the covenant was broken, and the doorway severed from its connection to the void. Theoretically, it should be possible to reconnect this gate by forging a new pact with another void chain. But such these deals usually end betrayal and death. Heh, way past you. In any case, we should attempt to gain an understanding of the bounty gate. Mayhap we could resume the search for your sister. As I have already explained, I put those futile hopes to rest centuries ago. My place and my duty is here now. I had meant to ask, what prompted you to search for the vault in the first place? We got bored. To see if legends were true. True. Oh, what was that? Oh, somebody going off. It's log window. As you have seen, the fabulous wealth from the stories is quite real, if not its rumored origin. But I'm afraid I must assert a prior claim. It's mine, you cannot have it. I like to go down there sometimes and just be like Schmaug and just kinda lay on it and be like nah 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 nah. You couldn't see it, but I was doing little motions with my hands. I've been adding to that for years, little by little, but the time has come to spend it that I might alleviate my people's suffering. Well, that's what we were gonna do anyway, so that's fine. Then we are of one mind. We had no intention of taking it for ourselves. Isn't that right, my friend? Stoic nod. Your Excellency, would you object if I were to conduct a closer examination of the gate? I'll make no attempt to open it, of course. I owe you and yours a debt that can never be repaid. Whatever boon you ask of me, you shall have it. Oh, you are most gracious. I didn't mean to do that. Would that I could join thee in your study, but the Loporits will be anxious to receive my report. I beg my leave of you. Okay, bye. And I must be off to Charlian as well. Mr. Screll was eager to speak with you about the request, so please come back to the end as soon as you're able. For now. I gotta go fast. Here I go. See, the joke is that his voice is my terrible sonic voice. We can discuss my findings once I return. You'll not be rid of me so easily. Still not. Okay, bye. You think? You may now undertake the Chronicles of a New Era series Myths of the Realm. Trigger the first thing about the net. Except the first quest. Neat. The difficult part in all this will be deciding how to best put these riches to use. Will you lend me your assistance in these deliberations? Yes. Spend it all on gacha games. Everybody will love it. Of course. Thank you, Dottie. Tori and I are in this together. I will follow her example. Well, yeah, go find a. Meanwhile, elsewhere, go find a dragon and take all his gold and spend it on gacha games. Well, this be the void. Oh, it's that guy, the dream or whatever we had. Is that General Scales? From the hit Nintendo game Star Fox Adventures? I mean, good call. Wait, is that Golbez? Yeah, it kind of looks like Golbez. I sensed the breaching of a gate, but it was not instigated from this side. It was thrown open from the other. I too felt it a rare occurrence just for such a tiny portal is beneath our notice. There are more pressing matters at hand. An opportunity is upon us, the coming of which we have waited on nigh for 10,000 years. We dare not let it slip our grasp. Yet we must not underestimate she who bested the cloud of darkness. Even restrained by a covenant, the cloud was no feeble wisp to be dispersed by some flesh and blood mortal. To be fair, there were 24 of us around when that happened. It wasn't just me. For a little calm, I will drown the world and watch this fleshling grasp for her breath in her final moments. I will definitely remember all these voices. Yep. Your zeal is admirable, but forget not our cause. Think back on our struggles beneath this sunless sky. Remember why we cede not our will to fight. 'Tis time we set war in motion and win redemption for our star. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. 9 minutes, huh? Yeah, I guess we'll start this one. Where shall we begin? If we are to spend the treasure wisely, we must first determine which groups would benefit most from monetary assistance. Some of my citizens may find it intimidating to speak with the Satrap directly, so I'd ask you to act in my stead. Stoic nod. Vittori, you are to visit Akiali and Yedlamad. Speak with Matsya and his people and listen to their grievances. Estelin, I bid you to do the same at Palakastan. I will be conducting my own inquiries at the Giant Skull Grounds. Once you believe you have ascertained the needs of the populace, we can reconvene at the Megaduta. Yeah. Matcha. Let's go see the matcha. And boop. Tweep. Wee. Clump. Big turtles. I'm gonna sneak by them, they're not gonna see me, it's gonna be great. Okay, I kinda fully expected them to see me. I guess I'm just that good at being sneaky. Sneaky. Gonna be sneaky. Hi, Matcha, how's it going? Oh, Tori, I'm glad to see you have returned unharmed. You finished with the boat, then? Still not. Anything the village desperately needs. Well, I suppose Caldwell's loss hit us the hardest. I've been trying to find fresh buyers for my fish, but although I sell a few here and there, it's so much more difficult than it was before. Everyone's still struggling to rebuild their lives. For now, we're just banding together as best we can. Okay. Back we go. I'm gonna go on the motorcycle this time. Music's so happy here now that the sky isn't on fire and there aren't any really crazy monsters anywhere anymore. It was no bueno here for a while. Hey, Junk Mongo, what's up? Greetings and welcome, traveler. If this is your first visit to Avenir, then you must try my special Amethyst. Its refreshing zest cannot be beat. What could such a wonder cost, you wonder? Normally, I part with 3 bottles for the generous price of 19,800 gil, but for you, I'm going to go as low as even 10,000. You'd be practically stealing from me. Still not turning profit these days? I am not Estinian. Estinian. Estinian? Who is it? You're the one who's with that spear-touting fellow. Well, you can hardly blame a man for trying. The world may no longer be on fire, but we are still sifting through the ashes, so to speak. Sister Sparrow, might as well have that ugly tower back for the scant few travelers we see these days. I myself barely have the coin to buy at local prices, I tell you. If I didn't charge the odd adventurer a small fortune for afternoon tea, I'd be scavenging for scraps in the street. Okay, I believe you. Flute. Here we go. What up? How fares the port? Well, it's in shambles, isn't it? The trade routes are open once more now that the danger has passed, certainly. But no small number of merchants have had to sell their ships to make ends meet in the short term. Add to that the sailors we lost in the final days, and little wonder the flow of exports is no more than a pitiful trickle. If Khazal and his consortium were still with us, I'm sure he'd have found a way to turn our fortunes around. Now that was a man who got things done, God rest his soul. You were working with the key logo figures and getting understanding that. Make do that. Neat. Back to Razatan. Wajam. I need to check something here real quick. Doop. And badoop. Okay. The Megaduta. Let's go to the Megaduta. Hooray, we have made it to the Megaduta. Float, float. Do. Ah, my advisor's returned. I've just made it back myself. Stoic nod. Why do you retain this vessel now that your true form is known? You could have flown across the island in a fraction of the time. Be that as it may, the sight of a massive creature descending from the sky can be startling, to say the least. And then, there are a few places I can enter comfortably without risk of flattening some cart or stall. There was this one guy that I accidentally destroyed his cart and he was like, "Oh, my cabbages!" Fair enough. As for my inquiries, the people of Palakistans were unanimous in their reply. They are surviving. Resources were stretched to the limit when refugees were pouring in, but they persevered with some assistance from the Yedlamad. From what I understand, they have always been an independent community, hunters and foragers and the like, and I was assured that the jungle provides for their needs, for the most part. Palakistan has weathered the disaster better than most, it seems. I myself heard good news and bad. The quarrymen were cautiously optimistic, having just sold a full wagon of giant skull to a foreign trader. But such visitors are few and far between. Compared to our best year, the weight of stone leaving Thavna has been light indeed. Our nation is small and isolated, its prosperity dependent on a steady stream of exports. We must identify any obstacles to the flow of trade so we may begin working to remove them. Tell me, what did you learn in Akyali and Yedlamad? Meh, stuff. I see. Without a dedicated buyer, the average fisherman must struggle to offload this daily catch. Which is why I believe you should first address the lacks of shifts and sort of able-bodied sailors in Yedlamad. I am reminded of a child I spied as I made my way back to the palace. His father was lost at sea when the beast sunk the vessel. So many variations of the same tragic tale, repeated over and over. So many lives lost. Yeah, kinda shocked. Blink. 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 Enough grief to drown in if we let ourselves be overcome. But we will not. Hitori, Estinian, I will consider the perspective you brought me and devise a plan to help my people confront this adversity. Come, I would like you to be in attendance when I announce the proposal to my assembled functionaries. Okay, stoic nod.
I thank you for your attendance. The riches the Radiant Host have retrieved were hoarded in Al-Zadal's name. A fortune I set aside for a future day of need.
Like right now.
And lo, that day hath come. May it aid our wounded city in reclaiming its vibrancy and vigor. In better times, I would leave such a task to our capable Ahawan. God's rest his soul.
Yeah, he got eated.
Finding myself bereft of his counsel in the here and now, I will assume the responsibilities of mine office directly. Firstly, the treasure shall be sold for more convenient currency. Thence, invested into the trading port of Yedlamad. Our merchants must have their operations restored, their ships rebuilt. Commerce must flow once more.
Yay.
None was spared the tragedy of the final days. Of this, I am well aware. But an absence was created by the loss of Karazal's consortium. And by filling it, we provide new means for our fishermen, our artisans, and others to bring their wares to distant markets.
Neat.
And what of the children who were left without family to care for them?
We will send them to the mines.
That is a concern which weigheth heavily upon my mind. A simple gift of coin will soon be exhausted, leaving these young souls adrift on the fringes of our society. Nay, a proper solution is needed, one which doth guarantee their welfare for years to come. Thou hast surely seen how other nations rise to meet this challenge, adventurer. What dost thou deem the wisest course?
Send them to the mines. I mean... Taxes? Question mark?
I see. We create a reliable source of revenue.
Yeah, I knew that was the right answer. Yep. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Let us put this idea into practice. A contract shall be written, requiring all who receive of Al-Zadal's treasure to commit a portion of their future earnings towards the running of an orphanage.
Oh yeah, dude.
Now, such an influential policy is deserving of a worthy name.
Call it the big old bing bong policy. Something with Khazar seems appropriate. Appropriate.
A fitting candidate.
Since he done got it too.
Should be remembered, not as the blasphemy which terrorized Thavne, but as a hard-working and
He's the one that turned
generous
into the thing.
man who brought much wealth to our shores.
Hard to keep track of all the people that got eated against all the people that turned into big old monsters. It was a lot of them. Also, I think I'm lagging again. Yep, sure am. Neat. Enjoy that. Oh well.
Do any among you object to this proposition? Many here lost loved ones to the beasts.
In that time of strife, any one of us could have broken. Any one of us may have been taken by despair.
That dude in the back has got quite the chin.
When I think of Kalzal, I feel no hatred. Only a stinging regret that we could not save him as well.
Dude's head looks like it's just a cube.
Isn't that right, men?
This bodes well for that boy. Narad, was it? Perhaps he can cut ties with that shady peddler.
That'd be great. Stoic nod.
Then let it be done. Henceforth, this initiative shall be known as the Kalzal Foundation.
Hooray!
Nabdeen, thou art to assemble a patrol and ensure that no child in this city liveth in squalor. Clerks, see to the management of our funds and make haste. Our citizens must not suffer a day more than is necessary.
Yeah, do it. Do that paperwork. It's gonna be sick. You guys are gonna have a great time, I'm sure.
Dragon and man, side by side in pursuit of a brighter morrow. Reminded of Ishgard.
Stoic nod. Yeah, I want to do this. Wow. Ooh, eat. So we're gonna go see if I won the lottery, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Not go quite as late tonight. So many people. Early bird. Nope. Consolation. 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 Sad day. Purchase. Smash triangle a bunch. That'll do. Smash triangle a bunch more. That'll do. Yep, next Saturday. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go. Where am I gonna go? Ugudanya. Okay. We'll move over to here. And we got. I couldn't find like the finished version of this, but since I stopped using that the purple one because it was lagging stuff really badly. This is what I used before I had that. Except I couldn't find the one that had like a little thing overlaid on the left that said like stream ending soon or something, but I couldn't find it. So you just get look at whatever this is. Anyway, let's see. So nope, snooze those ads. We don't need those. So tomorrow we're gonna do inscription, because Taco spent his points on that. And then Tuesday we'll do God Eater. Yeah, I gotta do some things. I won't look for a raid tonight because I gotta get up to some stuff.